What non-sexual act turns you on? When someone I'm attracted to uses my name to get my attention or uses my name when they are speaking to me. Hearing your name said in the voice of the person you fancy is just the best. This is really underrated. My name got shortened by most people during high school, so when somebody says my name I actually get a bit of a rush. Yes. That's me. That's my name. When he caresses your back, even for a hot second, in a public place. I told a girl I liked her smile over Snapchat and she sent me a pic of her with a huge smile in reply. Was actually the most adorable thing ever. Giggling. I love it when my girl makes herself laugh. I'm just sitting there doing nothing in the restaurant and she is across the table cracking herself up, not caring what anyone thinks of it. Reading. I don't care what are you reading, it's just like, damn. Nothing like a history of the Holocaust to get me on. My girl has this way of just sleepily turning and looking at me with dreamy sleep eyes and I just melt like fucking putty. I too want to fuck putty. Pushing their hair behind their ear. Don't know why. Just HHHNNNGGGGHHH. HTML body strong class equals 12 for Wedl 7 JRGMQN0 snoohngoo/strong/body/HTML. Sometimes when my husband gets sick, like a cold or other throat thing, his voice gets deeper and sounds kinda husky, you know? And it makes me feel conflicted, because on the one hand I feel super bad for him and want to make him feel better, but on the other hand it just makes his voice sound so fucking sexy. I'm a terrible human. I believe you're supposed to love him in sickness and in health, so I'd argue you're an overachiever in this regard. This is literally an episode of Family Guy. Extra large hoodie is adorable on girls. Watching a man tie his tie. Hell yeah, and it only took 15 minutes and 3 YouTube videos. How do you like that? How about a man in dress pants, shirt, and vest, rolling up his sleeves? My wife goes goofily over that. When they grab your hand and drag you somewhere. Drag your body, got it. A friend of mine did this with me in a club, just so we didn't get separated since it was packed, and I'm ashamed to admit I was slightly turned on. Are you an anime girl? Whenever someone leans in and whispers in my ear. I don't know if it's an intimacy thing or proximity to my neck or an as Mr. thing, but when a guy does it, I'm gone. Especially awkward is how I discovered this. I was in the middle of observing my teammates' debate final with my old Codger coach next to me. He leaned over and whispered in my ear about something innocuous, and suddenly my face was bright red and I felt things for him I had never felt before. Edit. Despite all this, I kind of hate as Mr. videos. But I love the reaction in real life. I'm pretty sure some guys have somehow purposely figured this out and will speak quietly, so I have to lean in closer to hear. Or perhaps this is a standard flirting move and I am just reacting to it strongly. One guy I was seeing would pin me down and whisper sweet/dirty things before biting my ear and neck. That was cool. The Mr. phenomenon is strange/interesting and I wonder if it's related to getting goosebumps. I grew up in a church where the music was intense and I got chills multiple times a service. Great music, sucky church, so it's like part of my origin story, whether by nature or nurture. It's free real estate. Hail Hydra. Holy shit, this. When I discovered that I experience as Mr. It was when we were playing a game of telephone on a camp I've been to and a girl I had a crush on was before me in the queue. I had to have her repeat like 3 times because I was too distracted to understand whatever the hell she was saying. Not that I'm complaining. When a guy laughs. Especially if they don't laugh often. When he moves any heavy object that I couldn't lift. Bonus if you can see all the muscles flex while moving it. Honey, can you move the car to the side a bit? Sure. Rips shirt to expose Superman logo. You mean this gallon of milk? Guy's cute sleepy voice, just org. My ex used to wake me up midnight just so I'd speak sleep drunken nonsense to her. Absolutely loved it. Next thing I know I've agreed to cook pancakes every morning for the next week. OMG, if I found a girl who had a cute sleepy voice all the time I'd probably wife her immediately. Me being told by a girl that they have a crush on me. It only happened once but it was glorious. Yeah, even if I'm not interested, somebody confessing to me or just not being able to hide their crush well is such a confidence booster. I've told a couple guys in the past that I had a crush on them. When guys do something that they're good at, usually, they seem very confident and in control and ugh. Damn, it's so hot seeing guys in their element. Comma with it. WTF, this blew up. Thanks for the upvotes. Even while playing Minecraft? A guy quietly singing along to a song. This is where my girlfriend tells me to shut the fuck up. Eyes. Always with the eyes. When a girl doesn't sit properly on a booth in a restaurant, like sitting on her leg or cross-legged or something, there's something about that minuscule bit of rebelliousness that stirs something in me. God. It drives me crazy if a restaurant booth isn't deep enough for me to be able to sit cross-legged. I've never seen anyone else do it. LOL. Cuddling. This is why my husband and I can't cuddle. We've been together 15 years. We tried cuddling a couple of nights ago. It always turned into sex within 5 minutes of cuddling. Sometimes I just want to cuddle with him. Guys flexing their arms when they are doing something. Anything. I have a real thing for arms. My husband and I have elderly neighbors. He and I are frequently helping them by cooking or yard work. When he is tired from a long work week and he goes over, voluntarily, to get things done, I couldn't love him more or be more attracted to him. Haha, I get this. When I'm out with my husband and he does stuff like holding the door open for ages because PPL keep coming through and he can't bear to not hold it open for anyone. Just like any of the little ways he's always polite and respectful and kind to every stranger he meets. I end up clinging to his arm and being all soppy over how sweet and cute and lovely he is. A smile. Smiles can make the hair stand up on the back of my neck. I love a guy with a genuine, honest smile. Even better, if you're throwing your head back and laughing. A girl undoing her hair. When they open a ponytail for example and then shake their heads to mess it up. I have this stupidly hot friend and she knows that I like it, so she always does it when we are together while flashing me a seducing smile. I am not sure if she is. Oh way, how much that makes me melt every time. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect this to blow up this much. To all of you asking. I am not going after her and she's not into me. I know for sure that that is just her person being comfortable around me. Besides, she already is in a relationship and one of her ex-BFS is already more or less after me because he thinks I am responsible for their breakup. I am not. He's just a douchebag who couldn't keep her. I don't need to have that list expanded. Also, she assured me multiple times that she's not into me, so I am not risking anything. Sounds like you're missing a hint. My man, you wouldn't know how to empty piss from a shoe if the instructions were on the heel. DUDE. Bruh, that is the most fucking blatant hint. Go for it. She's definitely into you, dude. Bruh. I'm hopefully hopelessly oblivious and even I can tell that's a hint. A girl wearing one of my shirts or hoodies. Yes. Please give us your shirts and hoodies because we love wearing them. A guy's hands, especially when he's playing an instrument on God. Also when a dude stretches a trays and you can see a bit of his stomach, Jesus Christ. Yes, the first one. Skillful hands and musical talent equals instant lady boner. When a girl wears clothes that are comfortable instead of dressing up. Something about big sweatshirts on petite women gets me. Bedtime. Tank top and short are so much arousing than frilly nightie. That little dance a woman do when they strap up their pants and they are slightly too tight. Oh god, yes. All those little things are just so hot. Adjusting a bra strap. Putting their hair back. Stretch-a-traying their back by putting their arms above their head after sitting for a while. You know how girls brush their hair with their fingers? Yeah, that. Edit. Whoa, I never thought this would blow up. Thanks for the 5k up, dudes. Or push/brush it behind an ear. I'm a dude who does this, lol. Sorry for killing your boner. Watching a man drive a manual transmission. Watching him shift is strangely hot. Men also find it hot when the guy turns to look back when reversing the car. My dog just died last week and my boyfriend was with me and took me for a ride after to make me feel better, and so he kept holding my knee/hand cause I was crying and then reaching over with his left hand to shift. Not much in my life has ever been more attractive than the man I love being so thoughtful and caring and also doing something sexy at the same time without thought just to make me feel better. I've got this weird thing where I absolutely love dudes that are sort of bitchy. Like eye rolls and hands on hips. Unfortunately this means I am super attracted to the effeminate gay men and they don't like pussy. Having been told I can come across as quite camp sometimes, there is hope for you yet. When a girl places her head on my shoulder, I pretty much fall in love with any girl who does that. Or get a stiffy. Usually both. Edit. 2 silvers in one day. All of y'all are breathtaking, in the words of the great Keanu. But seriously, thanks guys. I have never been turned on by a girl getting a stiffy, but I'm not here to judge. When women put their hair in a ponytail. There's a smoking hot redhead in my jiu-jitsu class who does this before every class and I have to be vigilant in making sure I don't stare. When I was a young teenager there was a girl my mom sort of took under her wing and she stayed with us frequently for a while. She was 19, redhead, piercing green eyes, hot as fuck, and had a dominant personality. She used to put her hair up in a ponytail after she showered, and somehow I swear she got meaner, more dominant, when her hair was in a ponytail, and for some reason I found that really attractive. I still think about that girl to this day and that was close to 15 years ago. Pretty sure she shaped a lot of my sexual desires. Yep, same. My ex used to do it very often before going down and so whenever I see someone else doing that, my mind automatically makes the connection. A girl in a medieval suit of armor. Boobs are temporary but the glory of the Roman Empire is eternal. A woman stretch-a-traying her arms upwards. Sexiest tummy and bosom look. Showing an actual interest in talking with me and enjoying my presence. When a dude yawns and stretch-a-trays and you can see his tummy as his shirt rises up. Yeah, bonus points for a hairy tummy. Also watching a guy work on a car or fix anything and also watching him do something he loves. Yes, insert your own jokes in here. Like play the guitar, running around after their dog or whatever. Yo, my stomach is hairy as fuck. How you doing? Women who use their blinkers and check their blind spots. Nothing quite like safe driving.
Like and subscribe for more daily fresh new videos. Thanks for watching.